Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Diana and I hope you're all okay. So let's get to it. I got these little they're shaker moulds, and I thought I'd give them a try with testing some of these Temu Chameleon powders I got recently. So I've picked out what ones I'm going to use for now, and these four are not needed at the moment. The set did come with some little bits for going over the front. So these came from Amazon, by the way. These and these came from Temu. So I'm just gonna quickly run around all of these with each one of these powders, and they're all sealed. And my gloves are too big for me thumb. Just going to get a little paintbrush. Well, this is a makeup brush, and pop it inside all of these. Never seen anybody doing Chameleon powders on shakers before, so I thought I'd give it a whirl. I'm not saying nobody hasn't done it, but I've not seen it, so. And it was a good way to test out. Oh, this brush is falling apart. Wow. Oh my god. Well, that brush is no good. It's just completely falling apart. Oh. So it turns out those brushes are no good. Where's my other brush? So I'll go back to my little brush that came with my Let's Resin Chameleon flakes. I'm hoping it's going up all the sides. It's not easy to see on these small moulds, but that's that one. I'm going to keep the powder next to each mould so I know what it is. This is red, purple, blue. Tissue here just to wipe my brush on. So for the watch we're going to do blue, green, gold. If we can open the damn thing. Come all over the top. So I'm going to whiz through this off camera, and I will be back as soon as I've finished this and tell you which ones are all coloured. It saves you having to watch me do all of this. So I'll see you shortly. So I finished doing all of those. I'll run you through the colours quickly. This one is red, purple, blue. This one is blue, green, gold. This one, purple, green, blue. Wee, dropping it. Yellow, orange, red. Blue, green, purple. Red, gold, purple. Sorry, gold, red, purple. Red, green, gold. And the last one, the heart, is, oh, wow, blue, green, purple, red. Gosh. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some black polyurethane resin, which I'm going to mix off camera quickly because you need to work quick with this. So what I'm going to do is move these aside out the way. Pop these all onto onto my tray so that we're ready to go. I'm just going to pop these on here just so that I can move them onto my resin curing machine just out of the way. So that's those. I'm going to come back once I've mixed up the polyurethane resin and we'll check out pouring. Back in a minute. Okay, so that's fully mixed up. We're going to have to pour quickly because this stuff really does start curing quickly. It's only a 2 to 3 minute pot life. I'm not speeding this up, this is real time so that you can see how quick I'm having to do this. Hopefully I've done enough. Scraping around the tub a bit. A little bit more in that one. For once I pretty much mixed up the right amount. Makes a refreshing change. Right, okay, so I'm going to leave this in the pot because it comes out really easy once it's set up. So I'm just going to give it a quick blast with the lighter. Get rid of any surface bubbles. If you're going to use a torch, be very careful because it can fuse the resin. Don't know what it does with this, but I should imagine it will do pretty much the same. Fuse the resin to the mould, which you don't want to do. So that's that. Oh, there's some more there. So this will start curing any minute now. Okay, I'll be back shortly and we will demould these and see how they turned out. See if you can use polyurethane resin and micas and chameleon powders to make shakers. Okay, so these are queued up now. So we're going to give them a demould and see what these chameleon powders from Temu look like. Try and do it so that we don't. Oh wow, that's actually come out better than I thought it would. Wow. Okay, so that's one. Can't remember the colours offhand at the moment, but I'll have a look and put the colours on screen afterwards. Oh, that's a bit of a tricky one to pull out. Oh, there we go. That's pretty as well. Quite a fitting for a watch face kind of thing, isn't it? kind of nice colour. Let's try the moon now. Oh, flipped straight over. Oh, so that's nice. You can see the purple and the blue and kind of green. I'm not sure what colours these were again, but that's nice. Little old strawberry. Ugh. That's kind of cool. Kind of doesn't look like strawberry at the moment. It kind of reminds me of a lady. These are the arms and these are her boobs. Excuse my stupid brain. Heart. That was supposed to have a lot more purple in it, I believe, but it's a nice blue, and you can see purple at different angles. A star. It's like a golden green colour. Quite nice. I think this one is supposed to be a bear, but I'm going to call it a bear. So, the bear. Oh, that's pretty purple. Pretty purple. So far they're all pretty much different colours. Just don't think they're as good as the Let's Resin ones. And now the cat. So let's see how the cat came out. And the cat's blue with purple if you tip it the other way. So they're definitely different blues. I'm not sure if that's showing, if you can see. But that purple and blue combination there they're very similar. But they're not bad. They're not great, but they're not bad. Not bad for the price you pay for them, I guess. So I'm going to try now and turn them into shakers. I've got some little bits and bobs here. Never made a shaker before. So this is going to be interesting. Learn with me. I'll be right back. I've just got to find the cellophane stuff and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've worked out they don't give you enough of this stuff for starters. They give you 6 sheets of this and it's not enough. There's 12 in this kit and I only made up 8 of them, and there's way too few of these things for it, but never mind, I can always use acetate at a later date. But at the moment I've worked out that we can get them 2 on from one, them 3 from another, and these 2 on another. So what I'm going to do is get my marker, and these have a protective film on one side, that side. So if I lay that on top there, I can roughly go around the edge and make cut out a rough shape. Excuse my terrible drawing. And then this one can have, oops, oh, down you that way. Need to make sure we got enough on that one so that so that it covers. Oops, there we go. So we shall draw around this one. Okay, so then I'm going to do the rest off camera, but I'll just do this one for now and show you what I'm doing. So first of all, I'm just going to cut in between those 2 lines to make sure I have enough. Slice that one off and then just go around the edge for now, around the outside by about a millimetre or two, just so I can make sure that it's going to fit on the shape. Cut inside there a little bit more. Right, okay, so that's that one. And then we'll come back here. And then we'll just measure that up for there for a moment. So that's going to pretty much fit, but I'll need to cut it down a little bit more just so that there's a little bit of a lip, so that it can hold on to the other resin. Oh, sorry, I wasn't sure if I was off camera then. But cut close to the line, but not on the line. Keep getting inside the shapes. Again, close to the line, but not directly on it. Oops, that was a bit closer than I want, but should be okay. Okay, so now we will see if that will fit. Oops, going that way. So yes, as you can see, there's a little bit of a lip so that I can get some resin onto the top of this part and over the top of this once we dome it to hold it together. So that's that one. I'm gonna do the same with all the rest, and I'll come back once we're ready to do everything else. Okay, I'm back. Wow, that was a palaver trying to get these, strip the plastic off these. Oh my goodness. Anyway, while I think of it, sorry, previously I was saying cut around the outside of the line. Well, I actually realised no, because I'm drawing it exactly the way I want it to be, cut on the line. So anyway, I've decided I'm going to use these things that I've set out for each one. I'm not going to put any glitter in because I think glitter just gets a bit, what's the word? I love glitter, but it just gets a bit cloggy in these kind of things, I think. So what we're going to start with are a few stars for the star. So I'm going to get some tweezers and get this little bugger out there. I haven't peeled it off completely yet because I don't want it getting dirty. I've given the back a wipe, but I'm going to stick that on top of there. Oh, I've got to work out how to get these pot lids off. Just push them off. Okay, so we're going to chuck a few of them ones in there. Oh, they're cute, the little round one. Got holes cut out, and the bits that are cut out are in there as well. So that's cute. I'm going to get a different pair of tweezers because the one's sticky. Okay, right. And we'll put some more in there like that, which are blue, which I can't get the lid off again. Oh my days. This would be so easy for a normal person. Excuse the word normal. For any person who doesn't have hands that don't want to work. Oh, come on. And I thought taking the sticky stuff off that was hard. But anyway, right, so that's those. Oh, those are a pretty blue. They changed to purple as well. Like them. Right. Okay, I've got some purple in those actually, which are just full stars. So take it off. Be careful with these lids because my nails are so fragile, they just snap. You only have to breathe on them sometimes and they just fall off, break. Whee! Okay, so we'll just chuck a few of them in as well. Might be a few too many, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, they were so pretty. They were iridescent as well. Nice. Okay, so that's that one. I'll just pop you back on there for now. I've also marked on where they go so that I know exactly where they're to line them up with this part. So for the moon, we're going to go some crazy sequins. They're alive. Get off. Get in there. Go on, in. Oh, I love these sequins. These are gorgeous. I can't remember where I got these from. I've had them years, I think. Probably something to do with when I was making jewellery. I don't know, can't remember, but I've had them a long time. As you can probably tell, they just look old. But they're still so pretty. Shut up, woman, get on with it. Right, okay. I think that should be enough in there now. Will it? No, just chuck some more in. There we go, that looks better. Oh. You in there as well. Oh, I wish I could get some of them in there, but never mind. Okay, so that's the moon. We're going to do these crazy little sparkly bits for the perfume bottle. Oh, look at them. Is that showing up on there? Oh my god, look at that. Wow. I'll get a little spoon for these, because these are likely to go everywhere if I try tipping them and grabbing them with the tweezers. It's a party in a perfume bottle. Oh, okay, that's gone. Right, get that one back over in a sec. And we're going to go with some of those, same as the stars but in hearts. Oh, come on. I'm going to have to transfer these into a different tub if I want to use them more often. Okay, a few of them in there. Green ones. Oh, that one came off easier. Bonus when it works. Well, these have got the little cutouts in them as well, like the hearts, like the stars have. I don't know. Hexagons. Do have some multicolour hearts. I think I might just pop a couple of those in. Just the red ones, I think. A few with the little red hearts. Okay, and that'll do with them. So that's the heart. Oh, there's one escapee. Back in there. Right, now for the cat and the bear, I have some of these polymer clay animals. I'm going to bob some of them in there. We put a bit of glitter in there as well, these things. Yeah, we don't need many, but I think it'll just add a little bit of sparkle. So that's those two. Oh, there's the bear one and cat. Now all the strawberry. We got these little slices of fruit. And obviously there's some sliced strawberries. Not going to need a lot in here. will be there. And the last one we're going to do, as this is a watch face, or a watch, pocket watch. I have some bits and pieces from old watches, and I just thought these might be cute in there. I'm not going to put a lot in there because these are actually from real watches, and some of them do have sharp bits, like that one. So what we got in here? We got some cool ones in here. Chuck them all in there. There we go. And just add some. Ah, wow, that was a good drop. Oh well, we'll use them ones that have just fell out. My belly even caught one too. Right, let's see if we can get these picked up. Okay, should we add a few of these in as well? Little hexagons. Probably a few too many of that one, but let's have a look what we got in there now. I think that's more than enough. Okay, right. So, next up, resin. So I'm going to leave that one on top of there in a minute, and we'll start with this one. And we're going to use some J. Dixon new formula resin. And I'm going to use my little UV torch out of this just to set in on the top first. First of all, what we need is a pokey thing, so I can just put it around the edges. Let's see how I do with the bottle first. Right. Okay, see if we can scrape that round. Obviously don't fill this hole, because you need to put the silicone oil or mineral oil or whatever you're using. I didn't have no mineral oil, so I pinched a bit of my silicone oil from my acrylic pouring stash, paint pouring stash. Right. Okay, so that's all the way around. Just to lean that up there and turn that around, grab this, just peel that back a bit more away from the edges. And pop it on top like so. Gentle press down and strong end, quick cue around the edge. Okay, how's that? Done enough so I can just take that off. Okay, and I'll just pop that aside for now to finish off under the UV, my proper UV light. Should be set enough. Yep, so now we can peel the rest of that off. And now you can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna go and finish doing these off camera because I'm pretty sure you're not going to be wanting to see me do this over another 6 times. So I'll be back once these have all been done like this. Okay, so that's all of those done. Most of them worked okay. Got a couple where, especially this one, I don't know how they managed to suddenly jump up there, but they did. So now we've got some animals stuck in the side, but that's fine. I'm happy with that. But anyway, that's all the covers on. So now what we're going to do is we're going to dome each one with more UV resin, just so that it gets rid of that ugly seal line and gives a bit more protection on the top before putting the silicone oil in, or the oil mineral, whichever oil you've got. So I'm just going to a big blob of this there. And then just drag it to the edge, just like you do normally with doming, just get it to the edge. And the surface tension should hold it on the top, hopefully. It normally works. Give it a quick blast with the lighter just in case there's any bubbles. And move them aside. And pop it under there for a minute. Excuse this great big lump of a thing, but I'm going to put this in front of that, so while I'm working on these I don't get any UV from that causing any problems. Okay, last one in there. So now quite a few little bubbles popped up on this, and it's got a bit wibbly wobbly on some of them. Can always do another little dome if necessary at the end, but for now most of them look okay. So next what we need to do is I have, oh, the lid on properly would help. Right, I don't have any mineral oil, but what I do have is treadmill silicone oil, coconut hair serum, which is what I bought originally when I first started doing acrylic pours, because this is what everybody was using. Never really got on with it, so it's just been sitting in the cupboard. And I've got paint pouring silicone oil. I'm guessing it's pretty much, apart from the coconut milk one, it's all pretty much the same kind of stuff. So I'm going to use a bit of each, not in each one obviously, but we'll just do some with some and some with the other. So let's try it. So put the bubble there, got them in needle tip bottles, and just put the needle inside, the tip inside, and just give it a squeeze and start filling it up. Give the things a little bit of a shake around. I don't know how these things are going to work in this. If they'll shake around or not. It's the first time I've ever done shakers. And I didn't really have any things to put in, many things to put in them, so I'm just putting in what I've got. Slowly filling up. Doesn't want to come out this bottle very quick. And I don't have a great squeeze. Just keep squeezing along until it's filled up. Slowly filling up. I'm not entirely sure if you're meant to leave a gap or not. A bubble, I mean, but I'm going to try and get as least bubble as possible. It's getting very tricky to get the oil to go in now. Right, so I'm just gonna a bit of a squidge, still a bit soft. And clean that off a moment. Okay, I've got a tiny little bubble in there, and I'm just going to leave it at that now. You see the bubble there? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lean these up. So what I'm going to do is get some alcohol on the end here and just very carefully rub that bit there. Just try and get rid of some of the oil. And I'm going to use this UV resin kit for bonding from Let's Resin, because I think it might be a better cure. At least that's what I'm hoping. I'm just going to force it into the hole. Let it find its own level. And then give it a blast with a little torch. So there we go, that's set up. There's a little bubble on the bottom of it. Well, a little bubble at the bottom of it there. but that's fine. They're not moving at all, so I don't like that oil. Right, does this one move? They just float around. Guess they move a little bit better than everything else does, but no. Anyway, so let's just... Did I do that one? I didn't I? Yeah, that was that one, right. Okay, so let's just move these bits down first. Get the resin moving, they're not the resin. The pieces, and they're all just starting to stick together again. They move around a bit better because of the metal bits in there, but the metal bits seem to have all clogged together. Decided they want to stay, pretend they're an actual watch and locked in together. So they kind of move things around, but it's not great. So, conclusion, I suck at making shakers. See, they're fun in a way with the big bubble because you can just play with the bubble and move things around that way. But they're not shakers. They don't shake. That one doesn't move at all. Literally nothing moves in that one. It's all just, apart from a teeny tiny bubble there, everything else is just pretty much stuck in there. That one is pretty much the same. Everything is just stuck down to the bottom, doesn't want to move. That one moves better, but again they're all floaty things, so they're not really moving. So out of all of them, I guess this one works the best because it has got the metal gear things, but still not great. So anyway, there we go. Thank you for watching. So they didn't turn out as well as they should do, but better I mess up than the rest of you if you try it yourself. I shall be trying to get my hands on some mineral oil and try with mineral oil and even baby oil maybe. But let's just say paint pouring silicone oil, coconut hair serum oil and treadmill silicone oil suck at shakers. Or maybe they would work again, like I say, if there were heavy things in there. I don't know. I've got more experimenting to do, and I'll see you next time. Bye. So I forgot to say, I forgot to talk about the actual colours of the Chameleon powders. They're actually quite nice. They're not, like I say, they're not as good as the Let's Resin ones or some of the other ones out there, but they're pretty enough, and I'm sure they'll be useful for something. Whoops, sorry cat. They're just not very Chameleon. If anything, the most I would call them is colour shift, which I'd call 2 colours. There's not more than 2 colours in any of these, and it's hard to get the 2 colours to show at all. But besides that, they're, like I say, they're okay. Could be better, but for less than £2 a pot, they'll do. Catch you later. Bye. Thanks for watching. Bye.